A week of great excitement has begun on Oak Island for brothers Rick and Marty Lagina, their partner Craig Tester, and their dedicated team. The discovery of new, man-made structures in the northern region of the triangle-shaped swamp has brought renewed energy to their ongoing quest. Among these intriguing finds is a stone pathway and a mysterious small cellar or vault, potentially key pieces in solving the 230-year-old treasure mystery. As the team examines the site, they notice strikingly uniform rocks, unlike anything naturally occurring in the area. The distinct lack of gravel suggests deliberate construction rather than a random geological formation. This immediately sparks speculation that the structure could be linked to Anthony Graves, a farmer who purchased a large portion of Oak Island in 1857. Though he never participated in the famous money pit excavations, rumors persist that he uncovered a significant cache of Spanish silver coins on his property. The team can't ignore the possibility that this new discovery might be another of Graves' secret hiding places. With a sense of urgency, they decide to investigate further. As metal detector expert Gary Drayton sweeps the area, the detector beeps with a strong signal, indicating the presence of iron. The anticipation grows as the team carefully digs around the targeted spot. Finally, after some effort, an object emerges from the muddy ground. What they uncover, however, is not what they expected. Instead of treasure, they find an old, unusual-looking pipe with a piece of brick attached to it. The artifact appears aged, buried deep beneath layers of sediment. Laird Niven, the team's archaeologist, suggests cleaning the pipe before making any conclusions about its origins. The pressing question remains: how old is this object, and what was its purpose? Could it be part of an old drainage system, or was it once used to conceal something valuable? The only way to find out is to keep digging. Determined to get to the bottom of the mystery, Gary takes the artifact back to the lab for further analysis, hoping to uncover its true significance. The following morning, Rick Lagina brings Oak Island landowner Tom Nolan to the excavation site to get his thoughts on the vault-like structure. As Tom examines the discovery, he is left speechless. "I've never seen anything like this," he admits, studying the perfectly cut slate. He recalls past findings, including two wells previously believed to belong to Graves, but this structure stands apart. Unlike anything found on the island before, it appears deliberately built, raising a critical question: was it constructed to contain something, or more intriguingly, to hide something? As the team digs deeper, they notice more bricks and what appears to be a solid foundation. The discovery only adds to the growing mystery. Then, amidst the dirt and debris, they spot something unexpected. "What is that?" Rick asks, his curiosity piqued. He carefully retrieves the object, holding it up to get a better look. "May I see?" he repeats, inspecting the odd find. The team stands in silence, knowing that whatever they have just uncovered could be another piece of Oak Island's centuries-old puzzle. In the northern region of Oak Island Swamp, Rick Lagina and his team have made a potentially significant discovery inside a mysterious vault-like structure. While carefully examining the site, Rick spots what looks like a handle, which could be a chest handle. This discovery immediately raises questions. Could this be the key to unlocking the long-standing mystery of Oak Island's treasure? If it is indeed part of a chest, could it be linked to the Spanish silver coins that Anthony Graves, a former landowner of Oak Island, was rumored to have found over 150 years ago? As the team continues to investigate, they can't help but wonder what else might be hidden within the structure. The structure itself is perplexing and appears to have been deliberately built, which only adds to the growing intrigue. Tom Nolan, another Oak Island landowner, suggests that they excavate the area further to determine what lies at the bottom of the vault-like feature. The team quickly agrees, and Rick asks archaeologist Laird Niven to develop a plan to proceed with the excavation, including defining the areas to be dug and determining how deep they should go. With everyone on board, they set to work. Later that afternoon, the team uncovers another object, a hook made of wrought iron. This new find only deepens the mystery. Was this structure built by Graves to safeguard a hidden treasure? Or does it represent something else entirely? If it was a hiding place, it was a well-designed one, suggesting that Graves may have been more than just a simple farmer. As the team wraps up their excavation for the day, they take time to reflect on the day's work. Rick jokes that it was a dirty day, but the excitement is palpable as they prepare for another round of exploration the following day. The next afternoon, Rick and the team head to the Oak Island laboratory to further examine the artifacts. Joining archaeologist Laird Niven and archaeometallurgist Emma Culligan, Rick asks for their expert opinions on the items found so far. Emma uses CT scanning to analyze the handle, revealing a wood grain structure embedded in wrought iron, confirming its age and suggesting it was once part of a larger mechanism, possibly a crank. Craig Tester agrees with this assessment, adding that the wrought iron suggests a specific time period. Emma's metallurgical analysis reveals that the hook, made of wrought iron, dates back to the early to mid-1800s, aligning with the time when Anthony Graves was on the island. However, the crank handle and the pipe artifacts seem to predate Graves' occupation, pointing to a time in the late 1700s, before Graves' recorded presence on the island. This suggests that the structure and artifacts could be much older than previously thought, raising even more questions about their origin. The team wonders if they have uncovered a treasure vault from the 1700s, possibly predating Graves' discovery of the Spanish silver coins. Rick and the team discuss the possibility that the vault-like structure was a safety deposit box of sorts, potentially used by Graves to conceal treasures. The link to the Spanish silver coins becomes more apparent, especially given that Graves was known to have used Spanish coins as currency. With more work needed to fully understand the significance of these findings, Rick emphasizes the importance of further investigation. The team agrees that uncovering the purpose of the feature is crucial, and despite some resistance from those who aren't fond of the swamp, the pursuit of the treasure continues. With renewed determination, Rick expresses his hope that the next phase of their search will yield more answers. As they wrap up their discussion, the team remains focused on their goal of solving Oak Island's mysterious and long-standing treasure hunt. The mystery surrounding Oak Island has captivated treasure hunters, historians, and adventurers for centuries. With each passing year, new clues are uncovered, adding more layers to the legend of a hidden treasure that could be worth millions. The recent discovery of a strange vault-like structure in the northern part of the swamp has sparked renewed excitement and curiosity within the Oak Island team. Rick Lagina and his team are no strangers to mysteries. They have spent countless hours digging and analyzing the island, trying to uncover its secrets. However, this discovery has brought them closer than ever to solving the enigma that has baffled explorers for over 230 years. The discovery of the vault-like feature is particularly intriguing because it appears to be man-made. As Rick and his team excavate, they find what looks like a handle, possibly from a chest, stuck deep within the structure. This object immediately raises questions about the purpose of the vault. Was it used to hide treasure, and if so, who created it? Could it be related to the rumored Spanish silver coins that Anthony Graves, an early landowner of Oak Island, was said to have discovered? Graves, who purchased a majority of Oak Island in the mid-1800s, was not involved in the treasure hunts of the Money Pit but was known to have found a large cache of Spanish silver coins somewhere on his property. This connection to Spanish coins could be crucial in understanding the history of the vault-like structure. To determine the significance of the vault, the team decides to excavate further, and they enlist the help of archaeologist Laird Niven and archaeometallurgist Emma Culligan. Laird's experience in archaeology and Emma's expertise in metallurgy are essential as the team works to uncover the origins of the mysterious structure. They carefully plan their excavation, defining areas to dig and determining how deep they need to go. The process is methodical, as the team knows that each step they take brings them closer to understanding what lies buried beneath the swamp. Later that afternoon, the team uncovers a wrought iron hook, further intensifying the mystery. The hook could be part of a larger mechanism used to seal the vault or protect its contents. Rick and his team begin to speculate about the purpose of the structure. Could it have been built by Anthony Graves to safeguard a hidden treasure? If so, why would Graves go to such lengths to conceal something? The fact that the hook and handle date back to the early to mid-1800s suggests that Graves may have had a hand in the creation of the structure, but the artifacts found earlier, the crank handle and pipe, seem to date back to the late 1700s, well before Graves' recorded presence on the island. This raises the possibility that the structure predates Graves' time and was used by someone else altogether. As the team continues to analyze the artifacts, they realize that the vault-like feature may have been part of a much larger operation. The Spanish silver coins that Graves reportedly found could be just the tip of the iceberg. If the vault was a hiding place for treasure, it could hold far more than just coins. The team speculates that there may be additional items buried deep within the structure, perhaps a hoard of priceless artifacts, documents, or other valuables from a time long past. The vault could be a remnant of an ancient civilization, pirate treasure, or even something related to the legendary Ark of the Covenant, a theory that has been suggested by some explorers over the years. Despite the challenges they face, including the difficult conditions of the swamp and the uncertainty of what lies beneath, the team is determined to continue their investigation. Rick Lagina, who has spent years pursuing the mystery of Oak Island, is more committed than ever to solving the puzzle. The discovery of the vault-like structure has brought new energy to the search, and the team is excited to see where it will lead. Each new clue brings them one step closer to understanding the history of the island and the treasure that may still be buried there. One of the most compelling aspects of the Oak Island mystery is the connection between the present and the past. As the team uncovers new artifacts and features, they are not only discovering hidden treasures but also piecing together the stories of the people who came before them. The vault-like structure in the swamp is just one example of how the island has changed over time. It is a reminder that Oak Island has been a site of exploration and intrigue for centuries, and every discovery adds to the rich tapestry of its history. The ongoing investigation into the vault-like structure also raises questions about the larger context of Oak Island's treasure hunt. What other secrets does the island hold? Is the treasure buried deep within the swamp, waiting to be uncovered, or has it already been found and lost again over the years? The team knows that they are not the first to search for treasure on Oak Island, and they are aware of the many previous attempts that have failed. The Money Pit, the site of the most famous treasure hunt on the island, has been excavated and re-excavated by countless explorers, each of whom has left their mark on the island's history. Yet, despite all the digging and searching, the treasure has never been found. The team is keenly aware of the challenges that lie ahead, but they are motivated by the hope that they will be the ones to solve the mystery of Oak Island. They know that every discovery, no matter how small, brings them closer to their goal. And with the recent findings in the swamp, they are more confident than ever that they are on the right track. Whether or not they uncover the treasure, the journey itself has become a part of the island's legacy, and the story of Oak Island will continue to captivate explorers and viewers for years to come.